Team here with eXp Realty New York. Today I wanted to speak about how important decision making is, because at the end of the day, everything that we do, everything that we manifest in our life is based on the decisions that we make. So that's why it's so important to understand from the very beginning, the smallest decision can affect the biggest decision, because ultimately, and this is something that I was actually speaking about with one of my friends, about you being in the right place at the right time, hearing the right message, because this is so big, right? So we were having a conversation regarding, again, decision making, same thing. And one of the realizations that I had is of how fortunate we really are as people to be in the right place at the right time, to hear the right advice or the right thing from an individual, to be able to apply it and behave a certain way that is going to impact our life and manifest certain things into our life. So everything that we see, everything that we listen to, how we conduct ourselves, what we read, what we watch, our mentors, our teachers, our family members, our friends, the people that we surround ourselves with, all of these people have an impact on the way that we make our decisions. Why? Because, well, number one, I can tell you from very little, very young, as you're growing older, right? The friends that you surround yourself with, the people that you surround yourself with, your family members, your teachers, they're gonna be the biggest influence on your life, because you're gonna be around them 24/7. So all the communication that goes on around you, you start to take into your subconscious mind. And with these patterns and ways of thinking, based on how familiar we are with life and the experience that we're carrying out, because that's what we've been experiencing our whole life, or that's what we have seen our whole life from the people that are around us, we're going to make decisions a certain way based on what we know. I mean, what other thing makes more sense than that? So from that very fact, you have to understand, from the minute that you walk out of this room or any room, you wake up, you take a shower, or however you're speaking to yourself, these voices in your head, a lot of the times, these are not your voices. These voices in your head are the voices of the people that you are around, or the people that you are surrounding yourself with at this very moment. So that's why I'm very big on environment, if you watch my previous videos, because your environment pretty much dictates almost everything. Almost everything. You have free will. At the end of the day, you have the ultimate choice to make. However, there's a higher possibility that you're going to make the choice that you're most consistently familiar with up here, because that's what's going to make most sense to you at the moment. So that's why now, when you have your values down, and you have your purpose down, and you have your standards down, and you're keeping your word, and each and every day you're applying yourself and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, when it's time for you to make that decision about stepping up to the plate for a specific challenge, you're going to be like, hell yeah, I'll fucking do this shit. This is easy. I've been doing this my whole life. And that's what I mean when you're surrounding yourself with specific individuals. For me, I didn't have those role models right in front of my face every single day when I was growing up. So what did I have to do? Well, not in school, but after I graduated, when I was around 17, 18, that's when I started getting into reading. So I started reading about specific individuals in the entrepreneurship realm is where I first started. And that led me to the personal development realm. And then after that, I started finding my own mentors like BC, Arash. And then from there on, I mean, now I'm the individual that I am, right? So at the end of the day, if you don't have those individuals, I mean, it's so easy. I can't even say that, because nowadays we have Instagram, Facebook. We know what we're watching. We know what's right or what's wrong. We know what we have to do to become a certain thing. We know what we want. The problem is that our whole life, if you're told that you can't get that your whole life, it's going to be very difficult for that individual to step up to the plate and say, you know what? I'm tired of listening to these voices, right? Because every time that opportunity presents itself, and it does, it's just that some individuals are not able to recognize it, again, because of this voice that keeps running through people's heads. Once you start separating yourself from those identities, those voices, those people that have been communicating these false datums in your mind, that's when you're going to start ascending into new levels. And it's going to be uncomfortable, right? Because now to this day, me, myself, certain things that I'm applying into my life, it's uncomfortable. It is. How, Jose? You've been doing so many things for so many years now. I mean, shouldn't it be a piece of cake all the time, or shouldn't it be easy? I mean, at the end of the day, I know for myself that when a challenge presents itself, I'm gonna fucking take it, because I have been doing that for a long period of time. However, the feeling that I get, the gut feeling in my stomach, or just the reaction or the reflex that I have with anything new that I'm trying out, I still feel it inside. The same feeling that you're having, I get that too. The same thoughts that you may be having as well, I get those thoughts too. So at the end of the day, what makes me different than you is that I've been consistently, and maybe, hey, whoever's watching this video, maybe we're not so different, right? Maybe that's the reason why you're watching this very video, because we can relate in some way. Maybe everything that I'm saying to you resonates with you because you understand on the other side of the phone. It's crazy, I'm speaking to a phone right now, right? There's nobody in this fucking room, but on the other side of this video, you may be thinking to yourself like, man, why am I so drawn to this guy's message? Why am I finding this information so fascinating? Why is it stimulating me in a way where I can watch the video and feel different and feel better after the video for me to actually go out there and make shit happen? Very easy. Because what I have within me, you have within yourself as well. And it's just a matter of time for it to click in your life, for you to actually step up to the fucking plate and say, you know what? I'm fucking tired of my life. I'm fucking tired of being where I'm at. I'm fucking tired how I look, right? If you're fat, if you're skinny, if you look at yourself in the mirror and you find yourself, obviously there are certain things that you can't change about yourself, and you're gonna have to learn to love that, because that's what makes you unique, right? Ain't nobody a one of you. You're the only one of one. You're the only person that is you. So that makes you unique. However, all these other little things that you can change about yourself, your body, your fitness, your language, your communication, anything. There are so many things that we can change about ourselves, yet we choose to focus on the smallest shit that brings us down. And that's that fucked up conditioning. So we have to be able to get away from all of that shit, look at ourselves in the mirror, and hold ourselves accountable, because that's where it starts. The decision-making process starts from you right after this video taking action, not tomorrow, right? Not, okay, an hour from now, right now. Even as you're watching this video, it has already started. So be able to hold yourself accountable and responsible for you after this video to step out and say, okay, well, now I have some inspiration. Now I understand why it is that I'm having these thoughts, and why it is that every time I do something that I know that I probably shouldn't be doing, I feel negative inside, because that is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I know that already. Even when you're changing your diet, right? Everybody knows for the most part what's healthy and what's not healthy for you, right? So at the end of the day, it's up to us to make those conscious decisions of whether not to go to McDonald's or to go to McDonald's, right? Because if you go to McDonald's, it's gonna have a certain outcome, and if you don't go to McDonald's, it's gonna have a different outcome, completely different. As small as you think that is, oh, I'm just hungry today, I'm gonna eat McDonald's, it's gonna make a difference in your life. It's gonna make a difference in your life. So remember these words and understand that it's up to you to make a difference, because we're all here on our own. And the only thing that we can do is surround ourselves with like-minded individuals and put positive voices in our heads, right? Instead of isolating yourself from everyone, which you can do, how about you surround yourself with individuals that are actually going to give you the opposite side of the spectrum, so you can feel empowered and you can actually rise to the top. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you found this information helpful, feel free to share it with a friend or anybody that you feel that would benefit from this video. It's why I do it. I like to spread my message. I learn from it. You learn from it. The people around you can learn from it, and that makes a big difference. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Like it, comment down below whatever you thought about it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.